For project 3, we're going to use a new snap component, and that's going to let us make some selections. So this is our selector output project number 3, and let's get going on that build. Of course, as always, we're going to start with our smart module, and as always, connected to power, connected to our HDMI monitor, keyboard and mouse. And again, we're going to place this at A1 on our project grid and get that into place. And then we're going to start with a 3-snap connector that goes from C6 down to E6. And then we're going to add a couple of components, some that we've used before, some that are new. We're going to bring back our LED, that's D4, and we're going to place it from snap 3, which is underneath the HDMI cable, to the top of our 3-snap connector. Squeeze that into place. And then we're going to, again, use our 100 ohm resistor. And this time we're going to go from the ground snap on the smart module to the bottom of snap 3. And now we're going to add a new component. This is our horn. And it's hard to see on that clear plastic there, but that's W1 is our snap component part. And we're going to slide it in from snap number 4 to the middle snap of our 3-snap connector. Now this is called the horn, but you'll actually kind of recognize it a little bit closer to being a buzzer. And then we're going to add our S8 selector switch. And this is a 3-part selector switch. You could have up to 3 different selections for this. And we're going to connect it, and it's going to be a little interesting because we're going to connect it with the top snap being at F2. Now that is going to make it where it hangs off our grid board just a little, but that's okay. And then we're going to connect that up to the snaps on the smart module, starting with a 3-snap connector from the V+ snap to the center snap of the selector switch. And then we're going to do a 2-snap connector from the number 7 snap of the smart module to the top selector. And then we're going to use a 4-snap connector and another 2-snap connector to make the connection to this bottom. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to put the 2-snap on there first. And I don't know if you could tell that, but when I went to press that down, it lifted everything else up. So I want to make sure everything's snapped well. And now I can go from that 2-snap connector to snap number 6 on the smart module to make my connection. So there is the build for project number 3. My LED, my horn, my resistor, and my selector, my ABC selector switch, which is S8. So we'll move on to the running video and see what this looks like.